What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? My name is David Franco, and welcome back to what I like to call a mini vlogity vlog. Honestly, this is going to feel like a clip that's part of either the exclusive vlog or the weekend vlog. But guys, I gotta be honest with you. I'm trying to publish a video every single weekday for as long as I possibly can. But sometimes I run out of video ideas. For example, I've got nothing coming from Amazon that I want to make a mini vlog about, or I've over-talked the whole physical video game situation in regards to Sony and PlayStation and all that stuff. I mean, you might as well go. You just rolled right through that stop sign. A stop sign does not mean anything to you, apparently. But anyway, I figured for today's mini vlog, I would take you guys on a tour of my Goodwill in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. This is one of the largest Goodwills in the United States. Seriously, it is. It is a huge Goodwill. Doesn't mean it's always the best place to go for someone like myself, but I'll be honest, if you're into clothing, home decor and clothing, pretty much clothing. Me, I'm not really all that interested in clothing. I mean, I wear the same shirts every 2 weeks, it seems, after I do my laundry. That's just who I am. I'm not a big clothes guy. But I do love video games. I love movies, and I love technology, toys, plushies, and board games. So for those who have never been here, well, hello again. Let me formally say, my name is David Franco. I said it before, I'm saying it again. I am a full-time content creator. You guys can learn more about me right below, just using my personal website link, davidfran.co or davidfranco.com. Yes, the co just happens to work into my name and my domain, so I figured why not take advantage of it. I love that domain. Anyway, I usually make videos about family vlogs, exclusive vlogs, technology, video games, all that stuff. So for today's video, I'm going to take you into one of the largest Goodwills in America and basically show you guys around. Can't guarantee I'm gonna buy anything today, because as someone who is extremely picky, in other words, I'm mostly focused on video games and tech and plushies here and there for my basement, there's not always something for me to find. But Wednesday is typically a pretty good day, because Tuesday is known as $2 Tuesday, meaning if it's the right tag color for that week, you can get a lot of items for literally just $2. And let's face it, $2 these days feels like an absolute steal, because everything is just so freaking expensive, even at Goodwill. And by the way, speaking of that, just because you're thrifting doesn't mean you're gonna get a good deal. And I'm speaking from personal experience. I am here a few times every single week, and their pricing is all over the place. Sometimes you can get a great video game for like $3. Then other days they'll charge like $8 for that video game. It doesn't make sense. I have no idea who actually prices these things. Example, once I found some kind of retro / classic graphic equalizer unit, like a graphic EQ for audio, and I believe I got it for between $5 and $8, and I sold that for over $200. $200. And then other days I'll find a used coaxial cable wrapped around a 2x4 for, no joke, like 10 bucks. It makes no sense. There's no consistency in how these Goodwill employees price their items. It just doesn't make sense to me. But I'm very thankful to have one of the largest Goodwills just like 12-15 minutes from my house. Like I said, I'm here all the time. I don't sell full-time on eBay. I'm a very small part-time seller on eBay. Most of my income comes from Patreon, YouTube ad revenue, sponsorships, brand deals, and of course working with my clientele. So, okay, with that said, enjoy the mini vlog. I'm not gonna go super in depth with this because it is a mini vlog and I still have to, try to record some clips for the exclusive vlog this week. But I wanna record something for today on Thursday, July 9th. Enjoy. All right, let's see what I can manage to capture for you guys today. Typically, I like to park in the side lot because, well, I don't trust people. I legitimately do not trust other drivers. I don't trust anti-Tesla people trying to keep my vehicle. And plus, it's always good to get a few extra steps in, right? Because God knows I'm always sitting on my butt playing video games and editing videos and watching Netflix. So it's good to get out of the house. Let me cross the lot over here and give you a front view. That's my Goodwill. Over on the left side, we used to have the bins, but that was actually converted within like the last year or so to just making this like a super-sized Goodwill. So let's go inside and see what they have today. I'm hoping to find at least a video game. Like, that would be perfect, because I'm also a video game collector. For those who don't know me, I have been a long-time gamer. I just love my video games, and anytime I can get my hands on a video game that actually matters, well, then I'm gonna buy it. And by matters, I mean, I don't typically buy sports games, the family party games, or the dance games. Battery's kind of low, by the way, so I'm gonna try to do what I can. Here's the front entrance, the cashiers, and as you can see, I was not kidding about the clothing. They have so many clothes. But this is the stuff I love, all the tech. They got DVD players, Blu-ray players, all that stuff. This one actually looks kind of nice, $8 for a 5-disc Panasonic, and it includes the remote. You don't see that every day, like you really don't. So the fact that this comes with this is pretty cool. Although I'm not gonna buy it because I've already had a lot of issues with units, and I just don't feel like dealing with that. Honestly, I really don't do a lot of selling these days. I mean, I'm mostly here for myself. There's the media, there's people over there right now, so I'll come back in a minute. But a lot of home decor, a lot of home decor. Excuse me. It's a little busy today, so I'm doing what I can. And let's go over to the toy section, because I'm a big fan of plushies, video game plushies at that. And as you can see, they've got a ton, and it looks like they recently stocked.
No, we're not.
So that's good. Yeah, look at this. Isn't that crazy? Hey guys, this is just one side. There's more on the other side. So typically I try to find video game stuff like Mario, Yoshi, Sonic, and no joke, for those who watch me regularly, yeah, you guys can back me up. I found what, like 10 to 12 Knuckles plushes here? Like 10 to 12 of them. It was absolutely insane, and yes, I bought all of them. And I gave 1 or 2 of them to my niece Charlotte, and the rest of them are in my basement. But as for today, I'm not seeing any video game plushies. Yeah, they recently added a lot of Squishmallows, and oftentimes, yes, check it out, you can find them brand new with tag. This one's Conway. I don't really sell a lot of plushies these days. Again, I just usually buy them for myself. But I used to sell plushes all the time. Just eBay for me is not a huge priority. Bunch of random toys over here. Well, the GoPro's already down to 35%. And more plushies behind us, but I'd rather show you guys the rest of the store. Plenty of diapers if you guys are into that sort of thing. Plenty of diapers. Office supplies, arts and crafts. Seriously, they have everything here. Absolutely everything. The only reason I rarely buy stuff is just because I'm picky. But if you're really, really into thrifting and you're looking for a good deal, then there's a good chance you can come here almost every day and pretty much buy at least 1 or 2 items. Okay, this is a classic example of stuff at Goodwill. Like, this receiver is completely missing the volume knob. That's funny. Now, yeah, you could buy one and fix it yourself. That's an easy fix. And this goes for $10.19. And I realized recently, this is something GoPro just started doing, is adding 19 cents to their price tags. I'm not sure why. Maybe just to get with the times of everything else being more expensive, they want to follow that trend. I have no idea. We've got Christmas lights, flashlights, random phones, just ugly ass calculator. Everything's here, guys. Everything. An air fryer, I'm sorry, a pressure cooker. That's kind of cool, but once again, there's that 19 cents upcharge. So $16.19, and they put this out on June 29th. If you look at the tags, you can see when things are actually inventoried. So that's a good indication. Like, if something's been sitting here for a while, there's a good chance you don't want it. I mean, look at it. This is a pressure cooker that's kind of dirty, and I don't know about you, but I would personally never buy something like this. However, I will say they actually kept the plastic on here. That's funny. My God, the music. I hope I don't get hit with copyright. And we've got some Snowflakes string lights, and these were just put out on July 7th. And what is today's date? Today is July 8th, so these were just put out yesterday. And these shelvings on the end these shelves are actually some of my favorites places to kind of search through, because it just seems to be like a lot of random stuff, like speakers, winter stuff, this random tool, what is that, a stapler? Or I don't know what this is, ink, like everything is here. And this is the art section. This is where they used to hold my media. All the books were here, and the video games, movies, and DVDs and Blu-ray and whatever were over there. But this was recently replaced with art. I can't imagine art is a huge seller here, but I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong, because actually, you know what? I take that back. I take that back, because you could probably find some really nice pieces here for just, yeah, let's see an example. This is obviously custom. Yeah, $3. I mean, $3 for this, that's actually a good deal. That's actually a good deal. And it looks like somebody painted this themselves. This does not look like a replica of anything, because this is not identical. It's just similar. So that's actually kind of cool. But let's see if Goodwill is consistent with the pricing. This one is what, $3? How much is this one? $3. Okay, good. Good job, Goodwill. Good job. But I'm serious, like, there's nothing stopping them from making this one $3 and this one like $7. Unfortunately, that's just how pricing is. But okay, let's go over to media and see if I can record something. And here's my usual media section. Now, looking at this real quick, I noticed a few games that caught my attention. Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind in your typical used GameStop and EB Games case, but for the OG Xbox, which I actually own. So that's kind of cool. So yes, you can find games for the OG consoles. For example, James Bond 007 Agent Under Fire. Do I have this? I don't think I have this, but this is a great example. I'm not willing to pay $5.19. Especially because, well, yeah, look at the manual, it's kind of bent. And most importantly, how does the disc look? I can never get these out despite the little grooves on the side. Oh yeah, the disc looks awful. So, this unfortunately is going back. But it's a great example of why you should come here as often as possible, because you never know what you'll find. I did see something else that I wanted to show you. Xbox, PS2. Oh, here we go. A Wii game. I Spy Ultimate? Yeah, I might have been a bother with that. To me, that classifies as like a family party game, and I don't usually buy those. But yeah, their media selection is pretty good. Pretty good. And sometimes you can find a gem. For example, once I found Harry Potter, and I think it was the Chamber of Secrets, I could be wrong, for the GameCube. I got that for like, no joke, like $4, and I sold it for between $60 and $80. 60 and 80. And I'm not a big Harry Potter guy, so I didn't mind letting that go for some easy profit. But there you go. That's just an example. Like, sometimes you can find good games. Most of the time, you're not going to find something good, you know, just to be blunt with you guys. But sometimes, if you get lucky, right place at the right time, you can find some excellent games for a profit, or like me, for your own personal collection. All right, revisiting the toy section, and this caught my attention right away. A Toon Link plush. I've never seen this before. Dude. And it's a backpack, but I'm not really crazy about the quality. Especially down here. Yeah, it's all ripped up. So unfortunately, I will have to pass. But still, that is a good find. I've never ever seen this here before, and I've been coming here for years. So I'm gonna have to put this back. Going down one of the housewares aisles. As you can see, they've got plenty of housewares. And over there, they've got literally thousands of pieces of glass. You know, from drinking glassware, you know, just your typical glass, nothing special. Mugs, sometimes you can find a special mug. They've got plates, they've got silverware, they've got it all. They even have a Girl Scouts cookie oven. That is pretty interesting. Dude, I'm a big fan of the Thin Mints. How about you guys? Oh, as well as the chocolate peanut butter. Oh my god. Now I'm moist. And here's the glassware I was telling you about. Literally thousands of coffee mugs. Thousands. And on the other side, more like clear glassware, which is pretty cool. And so many like travel mugs, tumblers, thermoses, you name it, they sell it. And once again, here's another shot at the clothes. Insane, right? It really is a large Goodwill. Oh, look at that. We've got fresh inventory, guys. Let's go see what it's about. I don't see anything too interesting, but it's always worth looking. For example, we've got this pretty much no-name stereo headphones, but that's okay. Yeah, it rarely happens, but sometimes you can find really good stuff on those carts. For example, once I found a Lego set, which is pretty cool. Lego sets obviously sell extremely well, but good luck trying to find a brand new one at Goodwill. Me personally, I don't buy a used Lego set because it only takes that one missing piece to make that customer upset. But for those die-hard Lego collectors, I guess a used Lego set isn't the worst thing, as you could just add the pieces to your quickly grown collection of you know, Lego bricks and all that stuff. But yeah, when it comes to Lego sets, board games and all that stuff, I usually buy brand new. That's the only way I'll buy it. Well, because again, it only takes that one missing piece for the customer to get upset. Oh, and by the way, they have a lot of seasonal stuff as well. A lot of seasonal stuff. And during the fall and winter, this entire section, I believe, is replaced with Christmas stuff. So this is just a preview of what's to come later this year. Just like this whole section is just Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. More art, giant clock if you need such thing, and lamps. A lot of people are into lamps. Me personally, they don't really do much for me. I'm an LED lamp kind of guy, but if you're into the classic lamps, they're here. Like, this is actually kind of cool. I'm sure you could do something with this, maybe paint it, repurpose it, all that stuff, or part it out. But yeah, I hope I made it clear in this video. This Goodwill has everything you'll ever need. It just comes down to finding a good deal. You know, that's easily the hardest part, is finding a deal that works for you. And speaking of holidays before, check it out. I mean, there's nothing wrong with buying wrapping paper, guys. For $2.19, it's not a bad deal. And of course, that's brand new. This looks like, oh, inspirations from Hallmark. You might be able to buy this at Target for maybe like $1 or $2 more. Okay, there you go. It retails for $3. Goodwill's asking for $2.19. Which, yeah, not a huge amount of savings, but this is wrapping paper we're talking about. It's nothing insane. But still, I mean, at the end of the day, you're saving money, and all those savings obviously add up. For example, this one, Goodwill wants $3.19. This is going for $4.88. So you're saving more than $1 on this one. Not bad. And let's just do one more example. $2.19 for this one, and it retails for $4.99. Wow. So you're saving about 50% on this specific wrapping paper, which is actually kind of cool. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed my very brief view of one of the largest Goodwills in America. Keep in mind, despite showing everything today, because I think I showed more than I wanted to, this is still just a fraction of the entire store. There are numerous aisles I haven't even gone down. There's so much more to show, and if you guys are interested in learning more, you can subscribe right below for free. Thank you so much. I'm here all the time. Or if you want exclusive content from here and home, my parents' house, wherever, for $8 a month, over 500 exclusive vlogs. That's the absolute best way to support me. And I'm serious, I'm here every single week. Just ask my members on Patreon, as well as my YouTube memberships. I'm here all the time, vlogging my thrifting experiences. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. I'm gonna jump back into the exclusive vlog. I hope you guys are having a great day. I appreciate your support, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.